Hello. Hey, Jimbo. Hey, Ulster's Room. And welcome to the stream. Still can't remember the name? Let me know when you give up. Always happy to yell about Ratchet and Clank. Ren wants to say novels, but you don't know if that's rack 1 or 2. That's rack 1. Though the name is somewhat close to that. Yeah, I've just been running Get Me Out on this second file. It turns out Get Me Out from Cyber Owls is actually very addicting. I've got a streak of like 45 now. Megapolis is the location on a planet, right? That's correct. Also, that's not the right planet. Yeah, we played the first one a while ago. Mortol II, 1 to 2 player adventure platform. How many will have to sacrifice their lives to save Mortolia yet again? How close is that to the description of this one? How many people lay down their lives to save Mortolia? X to jump, square to attack, hold square to sacrifice. July 1987. With no way to save or gain lives, the sequel to Mortol used more closely to Chun's darker original vision. Yeah, you give up, you can only remember most of Rack 1's planets. It's no tech. We always seem to be a bit late. Why is that? Except Marlo. Oh, man. There you go, you forgot where you can change your name. Hello, Bridget Bandigal, rechristened from Ulstra's Room. Yeah, let's undust Mortol II. Show me your beautiful attract mode. Damn, it goes right into it. Oh, kinda like the Lost Vikings. Unexpected Lost Vikings reference in my area? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, this game actually has a subtitle. Mortol II, The Confederacy of Nilpis. It's been 100 years since we won the great battle for Mortolia. Many gave their lives on that day, but our leaders have forgotten our sacrifices and are reviving the evil to gain even more power. A new resist group has formed to defeat them. The assault on Castle Nilpis starts today. Let us display the strength of sacrifice. Attack. Charge. Sacrifice. So if I recall correctly, we got 5 different units that we can select. We've got Warrior. He fights with melee. He can turn to stone, kind of like Stone Ritual, except with less gravity. Got the Gunner, who can turn into an ammo crate for other people. Got the Scout, who can teleport. Or, well, he can sacrifice himself to become a teleport. The Engineer, who can build pipes as seen in the track mode. And the Bomber, who is self-explanatory. Turning into stone mostly sounds unnecessary. Well, I mean, you can use it to make floating platforms. Don't just throw your stars willy-nilly, silly. Okay, these stars are very weak. I'll be honest, some of this is just being regurgitated from watching 500 bingo matches. This game used to be, back when general goals were not restricted to from games on this card. One of the goals was to get, like, a certain amount of cherry discs, and the game that people always went to was this one because you could cherry it in like 5 minutes or something. No, not the alligator. Okay, bye. Damn, he's still here. When am I running UFO 15 Archie? Many aren't asking this. Ouchie. Maybe at some point I should actually use my ability to sacrifice. You know, the thing that the game has seemed around. I object to that hitbox. That was a Super Mario Maker spike trap hitbox if I've ever seen one. Why are you running? Why are you running? The big head guys remind you of Godzilla creepypasta. I assume, like, the one that I was just, like, attacking. Alright, like, come over here and then, like, attack in the other direction like a loser. Barf, barf, barf. Yeah. There we go. I assume that if I had a bomber, I'd be able to break those blocks. Yeah, so the bomber just has no abilities besides death. He knows. He's a knower. Right, go, my ninja. By the way, the double jump is very silly. You have to actually hold it to get the jump. You can just press the button and it makes you squat in midair and do nothing. I know for a fact I've never seen Bingo go down here, so it's probably not where I'm supposed to be going, but I'm gonna keep going this way anyway. Go, my gunman. That gun has a lot less range than I was hoping for. Also, it seems to be a very, one bullet at a time sort of deal. Which is a bit stinky. Go, my second gunner. I'm pretty sure these ammo crates are just like infinite. Like I can just keep eating more ammo from this delicious never-ending buffet of ammo. Feast until I've had my fill. Why doesn't he use his own ammo box? Guys, I think he might be stupid. Is he stupid? Yeah. Wow, look, nothing. Go, my ninja. Absolutely not. Oh yeah, that is a pipe, isn't it? Me when I get hit by a metal pipe. Oh, those guys don't immediately despawn. Loser. Okay, so it is very much proximity based. It was only a pipe dream. It was all a dream. Okay, I tried to jump while going through the portal, and it instead made me lose all my momentum. This sucks. Let's go up instead. Let's do that, except let's... Okay, there's no guy shooting at us this time. Oh my god, Ninja, you are so weak. Consider this the learning run. I keep expecting it to go on literally any other angle than that. You know, maybe one that's like a bit more shallow. Yeah, like that. I know some of you are probably thinking at this point I could have just made another ninja portal appear and used that to kill this bug nest. And you'd be right. How strong are your wrenches? Oh my god. I thought that wasn't going to happen because they explicitly prevent you from going through portals when enemies are directly in front of it. Go, my hammer bro. By hammer bro, I of course mean wrench sister. Okay, it's one of those games where, like, you hit a ceiling and you lose all momentum, as if physics are something that exists. I've been Mario Makered. Stop existing. There's one of the world famous switches. Approach me, you overgrown turkey. Yeah. Portal's in order, you thinks? Many are saying this. Now I'm just looking at how everyone in their character sprites, not the artwork, but the playable sprites, they have like the same legs except for Ninja. Damn, those turkeys are a lot less strong than I was imagining. Yeah, stay in the loser pit. Where am I going? Many are asking this. The shitbird. Prosper, stupid poultry. Oh, sorry, I wasn't expecting to suddenly run into a Toho boss. Is Bro the Mirror of Fate, as depicted in Shovel Knight Showdown? It's looking like it with these spreads. Okay, bro, can you, like, stop spawn camping me? Like, go to hell. The answer is no. Man, fuck off. Approach me. Man, I'm so good at this game. Of course I say that, and then I instantly run into another one of these guys. What's Bro standing on? Her only goal in life to blow up Sage. Well, I remember this spot from Bingo. Okay, what do we do with that? It's another key, that's what. Approach me, stupid alligator. Damn, he's invincible. Approach me, stupid alligator. Am I gonna do this? You bet your sweet baby I am. Using my professional mid-air squat to juke the alligator. course, there is the question of what I'm supposed to be doing with all these keys, besides opening doors. I vaguely recall from Bingo that there are just straight up 4 doors in a row somewhere. I probably should have left the portal outside, but whatever. What does the blue button get me? Nothing, because as Super Mario World has taught us, some blue blocks have no items in them. Well, it makes life easier for people who aren't ninjas. I'll tell you that much. Let's get the key that we saw in the attract mode. Damn, bro juked me. I'm gonna steal this from the attract mode. Oh well, we can jump up here to this place we've already been to. Thanks for nothing, blue button. I'm getting juked by these guys in their short hops. Well, that's not happening. Brother, stop spawn camping me. Not more assholes. Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't gonna work. Brother? Brother? In my defense, I've seen this evil demon hand scorpion throw a blob there like 7 times, so I should have expected the 8th one. Oh, now you start backing up. Now, a sane person would probably look for the yellow switch. Can't believe I skipped Yoshi's Island 1. Damn right. What have super mushrooms ever done for me? I'll tell you what they've done for me. They've allowed me to get tier 2 power-ups from question mark blocks. And they've given me lots and lots of super mushrooms when I need them. Ow, my skull. Oh yeah, my bad. Now, a sane person will probably look for the green switch so that they could get access to all the cape feathers. Oops. Damn. Well, boys, we're going on a walk. Cape feathers easy mode anyways. What I want to know is why they put so many enemies on Dinosaur Island or Dinosaur Land that were just completely immune to Fire Flower. And then the cape just kills them. Like, damn, you trying to say something? Trying to say that you don't like fire flowers? Now we have to juke the shit scorpion again. To be fair, the fire flower could use a replacement. I'm still waiting on them to steal from Super Mario Bros. X the ability to shoot fireballs in a high arc. Come on, guys, you DMCA'd the game. And for what? That's right, nothing, that's what. And then they took away one of the few good things that was left with the Fire Flower, which was its ability to kill bosses quickly. Remember when you could, like, kill a Koopaling in, like, 5 hits? Like, 4 Fire Flowers and 4 Fireballs and a Stomp, and then you win? No, now it's 5 Fireballs for 1 hit. Always found Ice Flower to be funnier anyway. Honestly, I don't use Ice Flower enough to really appreciate it. The fact that it works on enemies that Fire Flowers don't work on, like, Dry Bones and, I was about to say Bone Piranhas, but, the Ice Flower is not in New Super Mario Bros. 2. Silly. But it is definitely a silly item. Me, when my enemy becomes a weapon to use against my other enemies. It's just like playing Get Me Out from Cyber Owls. Okay, the inertia on the jumps is. It's like in Mooncat when you do like the double tap back in midair. Like you, if you go in the opposite direction, you lose your speed. Not use your frozen enemy to crash the economy. or get infinite points. That's right, baby. We're gonna max out the score counter. The most important thing you can do in a Mario game, as decreed by me. I was expecting it to not throw out its next evil demon gelatin so soon. The evil-ass Jello. Look at the way it scuttles. Have you ever seen Jello scuttle like that? No, you haven't, because it's not supposed to. How the hell did I get up there the first time? Made my shitty-ass perfectly timed jumps. Oh yeah, probably just like this. GLHF. Hi, Jupiter News. We are going insane. And by going insane, I mean refusing to press buttons and instead just climbing up shafts like an idiot. The good news is that I recognize the top part of this shaft, which means that we're rapidly approaching locations we should be in. No! You couldn't have killed me a frame faster? Well, let's actually figure out where the buttons are, so that we can button harder. Man. think one of them is actually up in this corner, and I just didn't bother going over here. Because it's more shitbirds. Go, my Glock wielder. Man, you didn't know Flut Flut was in this game? Not for long, he's not. Or sorry, not for long, she's not. Where's the yellow switch, palace switch? You've heard of Wrench Sister, now we have Axe Sister. Boink. Man, bro is still camping. More ammo. What the hell is that? Oh, those curve downwards. And here I was thinking that this silly sprite-based 2D game wouldn't have realistic physics. Who wants to walk back and forth throwing ninja stars at this guy? Oh my god, it's a ship from the end of Mortol 1. Go, my Glock. Well, at least it wasn't one hit. That's the worst fate that can befall a gamer. Me and my 900 HP demon chicken pterodactyl. Oh my god. That's a big beefy knight with big beefy sword beams who is not dying. Bonk. It's another key. This is just gonna drop me onto the spikes. And now I'm being camped by this asshole. So I assume the green switch is somewhere in that upper hall. Anyway, now that we have 1 life, we should be able to get the Easter egg, I think. Or is it when you only have 0 lives? Bonk. Damn. Shut up. Worth. Oh yeah, that guy is there, isn't he? Not for long. Do you think there would be game over text that isn't bog standard for a game like this? Then again, maybe you're expecting too much. No, I think that you're expecting the right amount. You know, when a game, actually attempts to set up a plot, it only makes sense that there actually being, story context when you, fail. The barf guys remind you of the little big bro from Mother 3. I wouldn't know what that looks like, unfortunately. Can you stop anti-airing? Can you, approach me, loser? Yeah, like that. Guys, you may be stupid. Why is this fly still not dead? Who the hell is shooting at me from the sky? Y'all seen that shit? Oh, actually, I think that's the turrets on the house. Because the house has turrets, by the way. That said, they're about as useful as your other two allies in Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault. Damn, he's down to slugs now. This sucks, we're doing it again. Are we getting tired of the scout music yet? No, we aren't. Yo, GLHF. Hi, Noobster. Yeah, right on time to watch me fumble through this game. Known to some people as Mortol II, the Confederacy of Nilpus. I object to that hitbox. Both put the box and hitbox. I have free admission to this spike pit for one alligator. Go, my shot maker. Alright, Bridget, I hope you're happy. We have different music now. Get his ass. Damn it, I forgot this projectile's arc. Okay, we're going back to scout since we tagged up that guy. Approach, loser. Damn. He was almost sick with it. Man, how much health do these guys have, and or how little damage do ninja stars do? Use one hit. Never fails. Whoa. Go, my warrior. Click. Approach me, turkey. Also approach me. Boink. Bye, loser. Approach me. That's right. Was this a terrible idea? Yes, am I gonna do it anyway? Yeah. I'm gonna need these knights to, stop, seize, go literally anywhere else. Can I, like, un-aggro you guys, please? It was a 50-50. Damn, I tried to preemptively jump. This sucks. Really sucks, because now I have to go all the way back up there. Oh, that's where they fell to. I was wondering if the axe girls fell down and got mowed up by the turrets that I so famously decried as useless. Okay, pal. Damn, their sword beams go through walls. Pit bum. Damn. Did it ever occur to them to throw the explosive instead of just blowing up? It seems the answer to this is no. We have a message for you. The 50 UFOs overslept. Unfortunate. At least they're well rested, though. You're right on time for whatever the hell is happening in Mortol II, the Confederacy of Nilpis, released for the LX in 1987. Hi, how's it going? You haven't missed much. No more of that. Frick. Anyway, this is something that I remember from watching people play 500 Bingo. Go up here. And then we do this. And then we do this. And then we do this. Oh, whoops. Well, guns do less damage than swords. Seems they do about half the damage. Boink. Contra at home. How am I supposed to enjoy this Contra without my spread gun? Also, I don't remember the guys who turned into rocks in Contra. Time for me to learn that cherry condition is beat the game with like 50 lives, and I barely missed it. That's a gold disc. With the Dark Hearts destroyed, Castle Nilpis collapsed, its evil no longer. The people rejoiced and chose new leaders who vowed to protect them. Is that Gandhi? For the fallen, they built statues in the hope of preserving their memories. Unit sacrificed, 52. Produced by Tao, managed by Ian. Directed by Benedict Chung, programmed by Esther Mack. Level design by Benedict Chung, Gregory Milk, and Winston Namuru. Graphics by Lanilla Baylor, Benedict Chung. Sound by Joy Kebby and Thorsten Penner. Produced by this loser. Accounting, Carla Chow. Hardware, Misha Danry. Presented by UFO Soft. All rights reserved. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Hold on, for extra challenge, Benedict. The end. Sacrifice less than 50 lives. You check the UFO 50 AP right now, they added Party House 2 weeks ago. That sounds correct. I remember somebody coming in and asking about how they would make logic for Party House like 2 weeks ago. Ish. But yeah, we can like easily share this. Oh yeah, also to give a gift, activate a switch. Yo, little buddy has a hot tub now? Yo. UFO 50 AP. Archipelago, otherwise known as Archipelago, otherwise known as Archie, and other such silly names. Anyway, we can definitely cherry this. But the route I took needed like an entire one key, so like Archie's Peered Mysteries. Go, my ninja. This sucks. More Scout music! Yeah! We love Scout. We love scouting things out. What games have been added from UFO 50 to Archie? I think Barbuda, Night Manor, Porgy, and Vanger are there, and most recently, as we've heard here, Party House. Stop camping me, brother. Yeah, it's just like the same 5 I listed. So it seems like we're basically on the same page, me and Jimbo. Approach me. Damn it. I told the alligator to approach me and it actually approached. It's not supposed to do that. Who put that fly there? Seriously, who put that fly there? It's supposed to be up in the tree. The difference is that you know what these games are now. Man, it's almost like a educational stream. I wonder how the one for Vanger works? Probably like any other Metroidvania that has an archipelago form. Can you guys stop? What is Archipelago anyway? It's when you randomize items between lots and lots of different games. I'm currently in an Archipelago right now that has several games in it, including Jigsaw. I'm currently playing Ratchet & Clank Going Commando in it. So even more advanced than the Super Metroid Link to the Past randomizers? Yep. It's a multi-session rando. Yeah, we're playing it asynchronous. I tend to do a lot of asynchronous ones with Jimbo and other people in a server that we share. This sure is a video game. You bet your sweet baby it is. Funny seeing that bird get stuck. We have no respect for the birds in this house. This is why we lead them off of cliffs. Approach me, stupid loser. Bye. Approach me, stupid loser. You too. Everyone's welcome. Artificial stupidity? You betcha. Boink. When you walking. I was hoping that those two barfy, munchy face guys would be a bit closer to each other, so that I could more easily juke them with my superior juking ability. Yeah, like that. Archipelago does also include SM, a link that passed in the combo rando SMZ3. It's true. I was hoping it would hit the floor before that. I was hoping that that would be just a bit higher than it was. At this rate, probably would have been more efficient to just use the bomber. Boink. I'm mad. I'm not actually mad, but I'm mad. Surely I don't get outcamped by this evil demon scorpion. Clueless. Deliberately giving it time to see if he leaves. Okay, now let's go. He's still there. Man, fuck off. Man, fuck off. Letting time pass so that blob ceases to exist. Better try an old trick, because that one's getting pretty old. Imagine if you wait too long, the attract mode starts playing. Well, because I accidentally charged up my portal and failed to release it, that means we're gonna have to walk back. I sure hope that if the attract mode starts flying, it doesn't start eating into my lives. I worked hard to have these. And by worked hard, I mean I pressed the button to skip through the opening cutscene. Yeah, I'm getting camped by a bird. Shut up. I suppose I can make you come over here, can I? I can't blame a boy for dreaming. out of my sight. Professional mid-air squat. It's personal with this alligator specifically. Those stars have aggressively tiny hitboxes. Meanwhile, I'm confident in my skill, but the game says no. Pikachu. Yeah, bro, I got pancaked. Shut up with your sword beam. With your $20 sword beam. Speaking of Smash, $20 sword beam is me when I pay for the entire fighter DLC for Smash 4. I don't even know how much that cost. Damn, of course I get a low jump. See, that's the shit I be talking about. Yeah, that's the shit I be talking about. Damn, I'm being called out for my call-outs for my call-outs. The Mortol II metagame goes deep. Lol. Guys. Door stuck. Can't believe they let me do this. We're running it back. I hope you guys like more Scout music. Me and my evil, devious ninja vibes. So it seems like the gun does like the same amount of damage as shurikens. Damn. Me and my mildly arcing projectiles. Okay, I was wondering if I could make them jump off. But no, we've established that birds don't fit in one-tile holes like that. How's the chair going? It was going decently until it went poorly, and I got door stuck. But now, we're gonna play the game better than we've ever played it before. It's going cherry well. Ah, dang. Not to worry, we're playing better than we've ever played in our entire lives. Right, approach me, second barfing face man. Yeah, like that. Bye. You wonder how this game fits in the UFO self-anti-conflict narrative? Damn, I think this evil demon chicken is smart. He's not approaching me in my tiny hidey hole. It is so sad. I was expecting Little Bro to fall a little faster than that. He isn't familiar with the jump physics after how many years of playing this game? That's right, it's been like 0.0002 years of playing Mortol II with the Confederacy of Nilpis. Anti-conflict narrative? That's a new one. Not in particular, you can see it in a lot of their games. Like in Magic Garden, where they're like, you don't need to destroy my garden, I can teach you how to make a garden of your own. Or at the end of Kid Club, where the kid you play as is like, hey, we don't need to fight, we can play all the sports together. And they befriend all the bosses, and the credits is them hanging out with the bosses. And what other games is this narrative visible in? Onion Delivery teaches you to not deliver onions. Onion Delivery teaches you that it's okay to run over pedestrians. Fell for it again award. I forget, am I legally allowed to do this? Yes. Unfell for it again award. Rip? More like unrip. Funyun Delivery? Yeah, I haven't had Funyuns in, like... Rip more like rip you a new one. Ha ha! 2 notes of her theme and she just died. So sad. Y'all seen, but it's Bomber. They call him the Cherry Getter. We've elected Gandhi. Only sacrificed 34 units. For the fans, we're going to listen to more of Bomber's theme. Jiggling. This reminds me of Metro Prime 1 elevator theme. You can hear it. Oh. Builder didn't do shit, by the way. Well, Builder can only go down like 4 tiles, and there was like basically no situation I was in where that was useful. She got to throw some wrenches in the first playthrough, so I wouldn't completely write her off. Tinker Knight ain't gonna do shit. Oh my god. She basically does throw them in the same arc that Tinker throws them when he's on the gear in Showdown. By the way, yeah, thanks. I knew if anyone here would be able to hear the Metroid Prime elevator in that song, it'd be Jimbo. Yeah, that's another shame. We're so good at games. But can we be good at Devilition ever in our lives? Many are asking this. Robert? I'm resetting for opening layouts now. It's come to this. Back to Gremlin gameplay. Like, look at how spread far some of these goblin setups are, and me with no rockets or cannons. And that's just insane. We have like 3 devils next to one of my villagers. See, now finally, here's a piece that knows how to be a piece. was hoping I'd get more pieces to clear out those demons around the villager there without, having to sacrifice the villager, but it was not meant to be. Instead, we just got lots and lots of cannons, which is a good problem to have, I think. Oops, all X pieces. True. Truth be told, I don't remember what true is being said in response to. Cannons being a good problem to have. Things that Donald Duck says in Disney Illusion Island. The amount of frogs in my possession is too damn high. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's the shit I'd be talking about. Whoops. Many such instances, you may recall. My commentary on the game rapidly diminishes as I devote every minuscule amount of my brain power to attempting to figure out how to cherry this game so I can stop playing it. Nicely done. Thank you. This game does look nice when things play out perfectly as planned. Mood. The one solace you can take from having cherried camouflage and you never have to play it again. You're not gonna make a camouflage hater out of me, man, I'm sorry to say. Oops, all snakes. I need more connecting pieces, please. Thinking of Parampus. Oops. Heat, whoops, heat. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Heat, whoops, whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. No rocket to clear out the last guy. I'd rather... I don't know if I want to hold on to my rockets for, you know, actually taking out demons and connecting to places that are hard to get to and, like, have more than one demon in them. I don't know how I'm going to get to you, but I'm going to get to you. What's cherry anyway? 30k points, I believe. You get points from saving pieces including townsfolk and the pieces that you play on the board. And there's also a time bonus, but I've heard the time bonus is like nothing. somehow I'm going to get to you. I want to say that's a pretty good somehow. Sometimes I wish I could just place the rocket, like the target first, so that I could like build out to where I want the rocket to be at. Crunchy corner? Yeah, I don't know what they want me to do with that. Trying to count how many demons I have unaccounted for with my current setup. Simply praying that I did not miscount. Well, I failed to connect some things, but despite everything, it worked. Can you tell why I haven't cherried this yet? Now it's an even crunchier corner. Christ. when the crunch isn't a typically soft food. You can't see me raising my brow, but trust me, I am. Oh my goodness. What does a man have to do to get a cannon around here? Things said by Donald in Disney Illusion Island. I hope that the two people who are probably not in the stream who have played this game appreciate this joke. Frog is not what I was looking for. Okay, maybe we use the frog to, I don't know, accomplish something. Local man hopes and prays for good connecting pieces. This looks so scuffed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. On my hands and knees begging for good generation and decent pieces. And finding neither. Like, I have so many walls that I have to get around. Walls made of demons. I'm not being afforded the pieces I need to do so. One might call it yucky. Yeah, sure, whatever you say, pal. Okay, how does the poor boy get through this? No, seriously, how? And how many of these fucking archbishops? 6 of them? Granted, I don't think archbishops matter since, everyone vanishes after this round, but, pray. Yeah, that's what the villagers did when they came to town with high hopes. So many places to put a cannon, but which one's the correct one? If I put it in here, I can barely connect anything off of it. Which is very important in this game called Devilition, where links are the name of the game. That's a lie, the name of the game is Devilition. That's a lie, the name of the game is Diabolica. Finally, frogs. Just what I was hungry for in these trying times. Why is Link being so lazy then? Many are asking this. Automon is now yelling at me because somebody is posting ban terms in my chat. Finally, this is just what I was thirsting for. Oops, all frogs. Yeah, connect these somehow. Somehow. Do I even have enough space to like actually deal 10 damage here? Am I cooked? Oh, this is it? Don't say that just yet, man. Okay, that's damage. I think right now I'm at 8. Pretty sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4 from the rockets. 5 from that X. 6 from that X. 7 from that X. 8 from that frog. 9 from that frog. 10. But I still have to connect everything. A fatal flaw that might have been made last time. If I might have, I mean was. Still have to connect things, loser. Go, my scuffed dog shit. That's a cherry disc, baby. We're finally free from Devilition. Amazing. Bomb. Old snake. Yippee. Honestly, I'm surprised that managed to work. And hey, look at that. That's a first row that is completely cherried. Yo, let's go. Yeah. Man, I need to stop and breathe for a second. I'm gonna take a drink of water. FO50. Once it is all cherried, will it be time to cherry Celeste? I was about to say I don't own that, but I'm pretty sure it's in our Steam family plan. Honestly, I don't know. The D-pad on my controller is getting mushy. I don't think it could handle such a high-intensity game like Celeste. Anyway, hi TJ. I was considering making a joke about you coming in and complaining about more Devilition music, but I've beaten Devilition. I'm now a professional Devilitioneer. Devilitionist. Devilition Derby. Let's go back to San Antonio with Dusty and Leo and Umber and Maria, who I didn't rename. You did witness their historic feat. It's true. What do you mean everyone's still dead? Oh yeah. Because I was too lazy to walk back and withdraw my money from the bank. Devilition Derby, you can now imagine little demons in a karting spin-off. What is that currency? It's teeth. Why is it teeth? Bring back my posse. Now we're gonna throw the rest of our money back into the bank and then go out and assault the local wildlife until we're rich and can afford to buy more gear. All of it. I don't want any of it. Get it out of my inventory. We're gonna be so rich. At least I hope we are. Bruh. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird currency. Oh, I never even healed my party. My posse. We're resetting. And we're going to take a nap. In bed. And by bed I mean the hotel. That's right, baby. We're withdrawing more money from the bank. Dog. I forget what they want. Weren't they scamming me by charging me 20 to sleep in a hotel? Like the monster of Warlock is literally PJ's nemesis. I take it you haven't watched too much Devilition, since it seems like this is just occurring to you. Good morning in hell. Okay, now that we're well rested, now we're going to make the bank pay us. Can't remember if bandits had any skills to learn. Leo studies robber, but can't quite figure it out. Did that also appear in Devilition? Add the monster icon? No, I'm just wondering if you haven't played too much Grimstone or watched too much Grimstone. Get his ass. Yeah. I know you haven't played it. Leo studies robber, but can't quite figure it out. Get his ass. Whiff. Ouchie, 10. I demand that you figure out what the robber does, Leo. Damn, fuck Leo in particular. Whiff. Whiff. Doesn't really matter that Umbra's whiffing at this point. She's our magic user, but she's got no magic. She's like Rabbit Luigi at the beginning of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom battle. Anyway, the reason why we're going out and assaulting the local wildlife is because I believe interest from the bank accumulates every time you participate in like a battle. So by investing my entire life savings in the bank and running around beating people up, I'm becoming rich, theoretically. Theo studies robber, but can't quite figure it out. He wants your money. That's all there is to it, buddy. Big 2 from Umbra. Leo studies robber, but can't quite figure it out. Whoa, big 9 from Umbra. She's like a combat shotgun Fortnite. Goodbye, Maria's vision. Yeah, that might as well just be Bleaky's head, purple fire and everything. With. May need to take a nap soon. Mainly for Maria. Could also just buy bandages, but I'm pretty sure bandages are more expensive than just making everyone take a nap. Get his ass. As soon as I'm back, I fought in like 7 million battles. I should have $7 million. It's definitely more than I... Let's actually look in the shop to ensure that I'm not talking about out of my ass regarding how much bandages cost. Yeah, a bandage is 40 million teeth. Do you have any idea how much How much it costs to take a nap in a hotel and heal everyone? I'll give you a hint, it doesn't cost that much. These better be the best goddamn bandages in the history of mankind. You're gonna be charging 40 teeth for them. You're still surprised the currency is teeth. Understandable. I mean, considering this is set in like the same universe as Rail Heist, which you most certainly aren't stealing teeth in Rail Heist, I'll tell you that much. Get his ass. The fact that dustiness is why AI still have a tendency to go for crits. So one of the party members also in Rail Heist? That'd be Maria. Whiff. Get his ass. Yo, bunny. To your surprise, the rabbit speaks. Umbra, you have a strong spirit. I can teach you one of two skills. Yeah, her outfit is darker here. Honestly, I kind of like the way it looks in this game. Will you take Heal, which will restore some HP to one ally? Or Forage, which will allow you to find medicinal plants in the wild? Please come back when you have decided. I don't know how good Forage is, but I mean, having a heal spell seems pretty useful. Umbra learns Heal from Rabbit. Thank you, Rabbit. Finally, Umbra can finally start magicking. Oh my god, what the hell is this encounter? Of course. Whiff. Whiff. Uh-oh. That's what I'm saying, man. This would never happen in launch UFO 50. Maria, everything's riding on you. I hope that you don't also get blinded. How long does this status last? Many are asking this. No, Umbra. Me, the guy who doesn't want his XP to become unbalanced. What do you mean you can't find the way? Save us, Maria. Sure do love when escaping can fail. At least, like in Divers, you get attempts for every party member you set to escape. I mean, they were blind. I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they were blind. I guess that's why they can't find the way. I don't know if that's the actual reason, but I mean, it's funny. Burp. Sure hope I have enough teeth on my person to revive Umbra. I don't. Who wants to go posse wipe so I can get everyone back? All my time spent playing Get Me Out preparing me to lead my enemies in circles. Nibbling that coffin. He was really trying. Like, damn. Oh, no wonder. They only bring back your party member with 1 HP. Man. The church is a scam. So I guess it's like, in this town it's like 60 per dead party member, because it was like 120 last time we paid up, wasn't it? Go, my posse. Roam the wastelands of hell / Texas. Oh my god. Get his ass. Heal thyself. Or don't. Who needs to? Yo, we got level ups. I feel strong as heck now. Sadly, level ups don't come with free health, so we're going to take a nap. Only 10 teeth, because we're not in San Antonio anymore. Worst town in hell. I've been thinking that maybe at some point we should actually head south, because that angel said that they were heading south. Whether that's a good idea is left as an exercise for the viewer. Surely, now that Umbra is leveled up, she can kill a mole rat with her bare hands, like Leo can. Nope. Get his ass. Big one. This is a big encounter. When do I get the AoE? Okay, fuck Umbra in particular, I guess. If Umbra had targeted a mole rat, or if I'd made her target a mole rat, she probably would have killed with that 13. She's getting better. With. $24th. Man, I'm rich. It seems we found the edge of the known world. I think we've gone too far south. Building detected. With, but because bad action command input timing, instead of because you know, RNG. What's in here? Big church. Biggin welcomes all to the Mission Francesco. Stay for as long as you like. I'm just here for the food and shelter, to be honest. Did you come from Pleasant? The Angel Zad told us about the saloon fire, as well as the souls he saved inside. You open the box, inside you find an antidote, holy water. I assume I'm not going to get an explanation of what these items do. I mean, antidote is, I assume, poison's thing in this game. Holy water. Dog treat D. Man, if only we had a dog in our party. Eh. You look tired, Pilgrim. Would you like to have a rest? Is that a free nap I hear? Welcome, Pilgrim. You're looking well. Let us give thanks to Biggin. Mama says our troubles are over now that Zad is here, but I don't know, he looks kinda weak. She's staring at the angel Zad with tears in her eyes and is oblivious to your presence. Would you look at that? A real angel. I hope he can cure my rheumatism. Gosh, I wish my big brother were here. I wish my big brother were alive to see this. But he's with Biggin now in paradise. Alright, Zad, what you got? Oh, it's you again. I have some grave news about my friend, the Angel Leo. I heard that demons have dragged him to the infamous Black Prison in the northeast. When the Dark Lord Malice used his magic to sink Lone Star into hell, Biggin sent us angels. But sadly, our powers are much weaker here, and I'm quite tired from my journey. Biggin granted you a second chance at life. He must have known you'd save Leo. You must save Leo from the Black Prison. I'm sure it's part of Biggin's master plan to end the war in hell. Let me take a free nap. Look at how well rested everyone is. I don't know if Black Prison is a place that I'm currently equipped to handle with my no gear and my 2 weapons. That place sounds very threatening, if I'm being quite honest. Ouch. Oops, all crits. Yeah, I was mainly just wondering how much XP to next level. Seems we're still fighting reasonable encounters for our current XP. Or we're gaining reasonable XP from the encounters we're fighting. Hello, Mr. Bank. It's been 5 minutes. I believe I should be a millionaire by now. How much were the guns in the shop? I'll say I should probably just buy a D-Ranger for Leo. Let him join the gun club. Join the club, my friend. The club of shooting hawks out of the sky. Like a professional. Angels and demons had a brawl and wrecked this bridge pretty good. No easy way getting to Heston now. Quanto Mine west of here has our tools. Problem is it's crawling with nasty monsters. How west are we talking? He says as he walks east because he saw something that looked vaguely interesting. There's a hole in the middle of the floor. Oh, isn't this like that mine that like is pretty dangerous? Well, we're gonna walk west instead of east. I'm determined to make the most out of this bank's interest. Damn, I can't pull an Animal Crossing and just mash 1 until it puts my entire deposit in. Boo. Okay, that looks suspicious, but I guess it's not. With. Well, this place looks pretty west if you ask me. What the hell is that? Get his ass. They call him an Alp on the streets. He seems pretty strong. He's hitting for 11 when these mole rats are hitting for 1. Unless they're hitting Umbra, in which case she dies instantly. Okay, good riddance. I don't want to see you ever again. Now that looks like a mine if I've ever seen one. Okay, fuck Leo in particular. Yeah, I was about to say, this seems dungeony. Let's take an encounter and see how well we can handle things in here. I feel threatened. No AoE. Not as far as I've seen. Probably finish this fight, but my OCD impulse to not let Umber fall behind an experience makes me not want to. I use that as an excuse to study. Throwing for content. Yeah, that's one skilled bad if it can block the way 3 times. Yeah, as far as I've seen, no AoE weapons, no AoE gear. I think the shotgun might be AoE, but I don't know, I've never seen anyone use it, and I've heard that they are not that good. It's also possible I might be confusing it with something else, but I'm pretty sure there's something that gets, like, no... Like... I'm pretty sure there's a type of weapon that gets, like, no crit markers. So it can still completely whiff. World's strongest woman drags 3 coffins behind her. Marie is well trained in running from all that rail heisting, it would seem. Church is over here. $240 teeth? At that point, it'd be faster to just die. Let the wildlife take me. Maria falls dead to the ground. Everyone in your posse has died. Of dysentery. Thanks to Biggin's love, you've been revived. I've taken 65 teeth as a donation for the church. See, now imagine that everyone's alive. And it didn't cost me $5 million. Seems like everyone can get worn. I assume it's worn boots, but it increases SP and like half my party members. Well, actually, that's a lie. Only Dusty has no specials. Umbra would probably mildly benefit from it, but like. Also, I can't remember if the store in San Antonio was selling any, like, good gear. Or, you know, better gear. Anyway, the layout of my party's been rearranged once again now that Maria has been the only survivor at least once. It's the second time it's happened, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, where's Mallow with Thunderbolt when you need him? Oh yeah, I forgot $160 for a knife. Which will provide better damage, but... yeah, there is better gear. Look at that, we got leather boots. Also wool that cost $150 to get. $458. Now that's more like it. Sell that holy water for $600, but I don't know if that's a useful thing to have or not. Oh yeah, there's that place from Bingo. Funny little house on the forest. Right, Alps are hitting 4-6, which is a lot better than they were doing. By better, I of course mean for me. Okay, that's 9, which is pretty close to what they were hitting for earlier, which is not great. Not with. There's nothing there. Anyway, legally I'm not supposed to know this, but I do know it because I've watched 5 million bingos. Unless it's something the game tells me I'm not supposed to know. You search around the caves, but don't find anything. It's supposed to be like a cash stash there, I'm pretty sure. That's why it's giving me like unique text instead of there's nothing there. I forget how to make a person be there, because I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like a kid there who tells you about the money. Well, this sucks. Going back to my pay grade. Which is more or less just fights that don't have 5 enemies that can cause me to be completely incapable of seeing. That's my XP. There's nothing there. Ain't much, but it's honest work. Making money. We're accumulating interest in XP. I don't know, I just don't feel confident going into either of the dungeony areas that we have seen thus far in our excursions. I feel ill-equipped and underprepared. Yo, Pistol II. Yo, Umber can use pistols now? Elucidate me. Okay, it's not elucidating. I think it might mean that legally I'm allowed to use, like, 2 pistols and... Okay, no. Maybe it just makes... Maybe it makes them better with pistols? Question mark? Give me another counter from this side of the lava rivers, please. And me and my fuck-ass Alp. Yeah, it seems like it's definitely more damage with pistols, considering Dusty is now shooting for 75 on crit, whereas Maria is still hovering around 30s, 40s. Yeah, Dusty's normal hits are Maria's crits now. How's my XP looking now? Alright, our numbers are starting to taper off. Our money certainly isn't, it would appear. A 24 flag encounter with a 625 level up still doesn't seem that bad. Thank you for the interest payment single hawk encounter. Very cool. Thank you for the interest payment single mole rat encounter. Very cool. Surely I'm a millionaire now. Not quite, but... Let's trek back over to that mysterious hole in the ground and see just how threatening it is. If I feel sufficiently threatened, then, well, I'll leave. Same as it ever was. Thank you for the interest payment, single Hawk encounter. Oh, there's something there. It's bedrolls. Add to your inventory. See, I told you checking everything that looks vaguely like a container would pay off eventually. Pretty sure I don't want to go that way. You there. Fight me. It's more mole rats. Not awful. I mean, we've fought 4 mole rat encounters before this. Nice. Get his ass. Oh, it's a box. You know, boxes usually have stuff in them. Fortunately, I only just realized that ladder is out. Looks like we're gonna have to come from up top. Show me the goods. It's a wooden bow. Holy shit, I think I know someone who would love to use that. Plus 12 attack for Umbra. Hot damn. She's finally able to contribute with something more than just her fists. I see it's got a smaller action command window than my guns do. And even more than her fists do. Hello, bat. Do you surprised the bat speaks? Umbra, you have a strong spirit. I can teach you one of two skills. Will you take Flap, which will raise an ally's evade? Or Leech, which steals HP from an enemy, ignoring defense. Ooh. Since we skipped out on Anne, I'm pretty sure Umbra's like our only buffer. So kind of am interested in having evade. I don't know how effective evade is in this game, but I think I'll take Flap. Thank you, kind bat. There's nothing there. New enemy detected. The Glorp monster. It's mold. That seems to be pretty frail. Considering that was only a 21 from good old Leo. Umbra being able to contribute to the attacks. Welcome to the team, girl. Oh hey, I think this is the guy who's supposed to teach me about the cactus. Yeah, I burned down the saloon. A pale man in a cloak paid me 500 teeth to do it. He told me that there was going to be a devil inside and I'd be doing a good thing. When I saw all the people in there, I almost turned back, but I needed the teeth. I ran home and buried my teeth. Then I fell asleep. When I woke up, my brother was yelling. Somehow our own house was on fire. My brother pushed me out the window and told me to run. That's how I fell into this hole full of monsters. Thanks for saving me. I'm going home to check on my brother now. I hope he's alright. Nothing there. Square up. Damn, the monsters can just come across the broken bridge freely. It'd be like that, huh? $1,000? Now I'm becoming a rich man. All is as it should be. We're about to become even richer because legally we should be able to learn about the 500 teeth that are buried by the house now. Square up. I buried the 500 teeth under a cactus by the side of the house. Take it. I don't want it no more. You dig up the dirt at the base of the cactus, and sure enough, there's 500 teeth there. You take it. Got anything new to say to me now that I have your money? I'm sorry, bro. Hold on, we have him check your barrels. Alright. It's starting to get a little bit late. By my new standards, what constitutes late? I mean, got 2 cherries. One in a new game and one that's been sitting there taunting me. So let's see. Let's see who's live. Let's see. Looks like we got some big chickenators playing Haven for Easter. Haven called the king. It's not a very good game, but it's become one of her staples, for better or for worse. So let's just send it over to her. Thanks for watching, for chatting, for lurking, etc. Expect to see me in a week. Because, as always, weekend stream schedule and all that. Later, Jupiter News. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for being here, everyone. And well, I'll see you next time I'm live. Peace.